everyone, it's Evan with the Fun Robotics Network. I'm here with Team 587, the Hedgehogs. This team is already a winner for NC Catawba event, and they've been the state winners for several of the past 2 years. Here on Behind the Bumpers, we'll be looking at their hopper, their intake and wrist, and their elevator, as well as their algae capability, and everything that went into this winning robot already this year.
This video on fun is brought to you by viewers like you and also in partnership with the following. AndyMark provides superior service with the reliability that teams expect. Check out their sport gearbox and ratchet sport options to their tried and true compliant wheels used by teams all over the world. From mechanical and electrical products to tools and hardware, head on over to andymark.com for your one-stop shop of high quality and affordable solutions. Earn up to a $5,000 sponsorship for your team or a $2,000 individual prize when you provide a video submission to the Altair Global Student Contest at altair.com/contest. You can build better robots faster with Altair tools and provide multiple video submissions for the contest. Download Altair tools for free. Scan the QR code or go to altair.com/contest for further details.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the season, we really wanted an easy intake and realized just having a simple hopper would work the best. So it feeds in from any side, or it can just come from the side, and it'll feed into our intake and then that wrist over. So on the actual intake, we have a roller, so it sucks in through the middle, and then it'll automatically flip out. And then the wrist is just geared, I think it's a 4-to-1, and that gears just so, we have a really, really good control over the wrist. And then that will spit out all the levels we can do. And then we also have an algae mechanism on this, so when this goes out, it'll get the algae out of it, and just hold it in there, and then we can go to the processor to score.
Awesome. So what is some of the design that went into making this? Because I haven't seen an intake that uses the inside of the coral. Mostly.
Yeah, so we were actually inspired by Rembrandt's. Their intake was very similar in their OA posts, and so we went through a lot of iterations of it actually, and realized just getting the geometry to work, and it's all powered by one motor. We really wanted a really small intake. Really minimize weight when we had our elevator fully extended, just so we weren't really tippy, because we realized that's going to be a really big problem for teams this year.
For sure. You guys did great work. Riley, if you want to talk a little bit more about what went into the elevator.
Yeah, so our elevator is a 2-stage cascading elevator. We got chain running up here and ropes as well. Down here we have our 2 gearboxes that are to a chain that go up and down the elevator. And from there we have 4 different levels of coral. So we got our L1, L2, L3, and then L4. So, yeah. So we wanted, and we also have 2 algae levels because we wanted to make sure that we can pick up off both sections of the reef, and then we can take it from there and then store it directly in the processor.
Awesome. So you guys did a good job with making it really small and compact. Was this one of your design priorities to make sure everything was as tight and packaged as possible?
At the beginning of the season, we were prioritizing just having a lot of space on our robot so we can make design changes later on. And also for this elevator in general, we wanted to be small because since we're going up 6 feet in the air, we want to make sure that there was no problem with tipping or anything like that. So we wanted to make sure we could have it as small and compact as possible.
Awesome. And I noticed you do not currently have a climber. Was that in your plans at all?
That is in our plans. We have it designed. The plan is to get it on before our state championships in the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
So that's really our next step.
Perfect. Brian, if you want to talk a little bit more about the controls and programming side.
We have the driver controller and the co-driver controller. This, all it does is the driving of it. It moves the swerve, it rotates, and it has 2 auto align buttons. And then this one has the 4 buttons for the 4 levels. It has a stow, a chute, a algae chute, and the 2 levels for algae pickup from the reef.
Awesome. And so I know you guys have a lot of different modes. You have several degrees of freedom. So what all went into programming the side to make everything work well together?
First, we had to make sure before this moved up that it was at an angle that it wouldn't hit the top of the elevator. And so we would have to do a check to make sure it's at the angle before we moved up, and then put it down like to the angle to shoot it so that it doesn't hit like the reef while it's moving up.
Awesome. And I know I've noticed on the field you guys have a pretty successful auto. So what are you using to make that a reality?
We have 2 limelights that are able to do this is the right for the right side of the reef. This one's for the left. And we also use Path Planner that gets us like the right direction, and then these take over to get it perfectly lined up with April tags.
Awesome. And do your limelights Are they active during the rest of the match or just during autonomous?
They're active for the whole match. They can use it at any point to line up with either side.
Awesome. This is a really cool robot, guys. I gotta say, I'm really impressed. You guys have already done fantastic with 1 win under your name already. And I have a feeling that you guys will have more to come. So best of luck during the competition. And this is Team 587, the Hedgehogs, on Behind the Bumpers.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay up to date on future fun videos. Earn up to a $5,000 sponsorship for your team or a $2,000 individual prize when you provide a video submission to the Altair Global Student Contest at altair.com/contest. You can build better robots faster with Altair tools and provide multiple video submissions for the contest. Download Altair tools for free. Scan the QR code or go to altair.com/contest for further details. AndyMark provides superior service with the reliability that teams expect. Check out their sport gearbox and ratchet sport options to their tried and true compliant wheels used by teams all over the world. From mechanical and electrical products to tools and hardware, head on over to andymark.com for your one-stop shop of high quality and affordable solutions.